So the first skill that you guys can learn from Fortnite is good communication skills. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 22, but I'm not necessarily saying that Fortnite and video games were the number one reasons why I'm good at communicating and why I have charisma and I'm confident and know how to speak and do this and do that. But I'm saying that if you guys are not like me, you know what I'm saying? I gathered all my experience from 9 to 5 jobs, joining sports, all kinds of different activities and life experiences. That's how I was able to be more well-rounded and more, able to practice my communication skills. But if you're a young person and all you do is play video games, you can learn from Fortnite how to communicate, and you can do this by going ahead and talking to random people online, right? You can make friends, you can invite people that you know, maybe your classmates, your co-workers, you know what I'm saying, or just make friends online and get close with them. And pretty much what you guys can do is just learn and talk with each other, right? Speak, talk about different subjects, talk about, how to make money, talk about how to be the best version of yourself, learn how to speak more confident, learn how to speak and convey what you feel and what you think, right? Convey your message, speak without stuttering, speak professional, don't use slang. Don't be talking quiet, make sure that everybody understands you. So when you play Fortnite with your boys at one night, right? Go ahead and practice your communication skills. Talk about different subjects that matter. Talk about your goals. Talk about your achievements. Talk about your day, right? Talk about meaningful things. Also, not only that, but you can also practice with talking with other people that you don't know. So which is my second point, right? Is you can go ahead and talk with strangers, because every day in your life, right? Not only are you going to be going in life, you're going to be meeting a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? At your jobs, at your sports, at your church, at your school, at your colleges, with your businesses. You got to network with a lot of people, and you're going to be encountering a lot of strangers. So you got to go ahead and interact with a lot of people. When you play Fortnite, right, you're going to be interacting with a lot of strangers. I know you're not interacting with them in person, but this is going to get us started, right? So like for me, right, I play with a lot of people. I played with my boys. I met my 40-year-old Fortnite friend, and we met this 20-year-old girl named Star, and pretty much we would just have conversations, and we'll be streaming our content too. So it's like the best of both worlds. We're practicing our communications, we're trying to make content, we're trying to make money, and we're having a good time, and we're having fun playing video games, right? So anyways, it's kind of like a best of both worlds, but you guys can go ahead and meet new people, talk to strangers, and practice your communication skills. Another thing that I learned from Fortnite was a lot of people nowadays, right, these 20-year-olds, people my age, like I said, I'm only 22, but people is 18, 19, 20, 15, 21, 22, 25, they're all stupid people. All right, I'm not trying to put people down or call them out, but whenever I play with fucking Fortnite people, they're all fucking idiots, bro. Like they're fucking immature. They have no responsibilities. They're not accountable. They play victim. They act stupid. They talk about meaningless things. They're not disciplined. They don't work hard. They have no goals or anything that they have achieved. And like I said, guys, I'm not trying to talk down on them, but it just made me realize that the expectations and standards of a 20-year-old and somebody who's about to be 18, the standards are so low nowadays. Back in the day, right, when it was World War II, when you were 18, pretty much you'll be going off to war. You'll be fighting another man's war. You'll be fucking losing people. You'll be the man of your house. You gotta come back home. You gotta work multiple jobs to take care of your family, your wife, your children, and everybody, right? You gotta make sure that your parents are retired. Nowadays, right, when you turn 18, they look at us like no one takes us serious, right? I've been working all these different 9 to 5 jobs, and what I learned was, a lot of people, I used to work with a lot of 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and I used to be the youngest one at every single of my job. And every time that I work at a job, they would always be looking at me, like when I come in my first day, my first week, they would be looking at me like, oh, they don't take me serious. But I proved them wrong otherwise, right? I go out, I work hard, I show up every day, I learn different skills and fast, quick, efficient, act mature, ask questions, making sure that I'm improving every single day. They take me serious. I remember when I first started my high school job at 19, nobody took me serious. They're like, oh, you only 19. I was working with like 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds who were there for a while, right? Like when I was in high school, when I was in fucking elementary, they were still working at that school place, right? So they're all like looking down on me at first, but then I proved them otherwise. And in 1 month, my boss promoted me to a different position. And right before I quit, he wanted me to become a different, higher position, move up, get paid more. So nowadays, when I play Fortnite, right, me and my boy, we went into the lobby, one of these lobbies, and pretty much we were trying to act like motivational gurus, like back last year. And pretty much we were kind of trolling, but we also was trying to make, convey our message. And that message was, we gotta go ahead and set high standards and expectations for these children, all right? The younger generation, they act stupid, they troll, they act like idiots, you know what I'm saying? They're not serious about themselves or their lives. So we went in there and we tried to preach to them. We said, hey, stop jerking to golf. Stop looking at Ice Spice. Stop doing this. Stop playing video games all day. Make some money. Go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? But all they was doing was, instead of receiving our message, they were just trolling us. Like kids were just yelling like monkeys.
I can see why people who talk truth get a lot of hate. They just don't want to hear.
They just don't want to hear, but that's just the honest truth.
Did you could have just said yes, sir? You know
that because right now he's jerking off. It gotta be. I told him, look.
He looking at Ice Spice. You know,
he looking at Ice Spice saving the TikToks.
Yeah, saving TikToks, listening to music, her music videos.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you guys?
What's wrong with you guys? You guys don't know respect, eh?
Yeah, you don't respect females.
Yeah. This is bad, bro.
Yeah, you cannot control your eyes. Yeah. That's a loser right there. Loser mentality.
You get plenty of loser mentalities. They think they would just be handed things, huh?
Yep. Lazy, handouts.
You guys don't understand, yeah. No more handouts over here.
No handouts in life. But you gonna be a weakling and a loser.
Yeah. Just
you know what?
Like the guy is saying, he's gonna lose himself. Wait, because if I saw him in real life, I would smack him. See, this is the problem with the you know, they don't reply. Bro, what's wrong with your mic, bro? Yeah, he certified loser game, bro. He wanted to make money.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen.
Forever, bro.
You a loser.
This fucking
You over
guy's
here
a
trying to
loser,
change
bro.
something that's never gonna be changed.
So you don't like change. You like being a loser
So you don't
forever.
like changing. You like being a
That's
loser
fucking
forever.
loser mentality.
No, nigga, I'm not saying that. Don't waste your breath on trying
That's so
to
broke,
fix
bro.
something that's never gonna be changed. Fuck.
This guy is like,
You can't change. You don't like.
yeah, his voice is like, look at him.
Nobody wants to change, bro.
You're a loser then.
Glasses or something. Like, you sound like he like grew.
Yeah, you like be one nerd. You like be one small Vienna sausage. Your fault.
Yeah, you like keep.
You know,
doing
like
that
change,
after
huh?
you-
Yeah, which.
If you keep jacking off, then you just gonna
Shut the fuck off, your mom is fat.
bro, fix the mic, bro.
Had somebody arguing with us, had these fucking Ara kids, they're just talking shit to us. I was like, bruh, you guys not serious, right? So anyways, guys, nowadays, when I played Fortnite, I said, bro, all these 20-year-olds, all these young people nowadays, they're not serious in life. And that's why our expectations and standards for young people nowadays, they don't take us serious. It's not high. The bars are not high. So I recommend you guys, go ahead, take your shit serious, bro. If you're young like me, get out there, work hard. You know, do as much as you can. Be the best version of yourself and focus on every component in your life, right? Think about it, guys. Go ahead and work hard. So that's what I learned, all right? And also, guys, going back to number one, right, about communication skills. This is me and the boys talking right over here, and we're just having conversations. And this is what you can do right now to practice your communication skills.
That's what I'm going for. I'm gonna create a platform for everybody.
What about what do you think about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
Yeah. How do you feel about Mike Tyson?
Look, bro, I'm gonna say this, man. If Mike Tyson does not fucking obliterate this fool, it's all for money, and I don't blame Mike Tyson. Let Mike Tyson get some money. Like, but if Jake Paul tries to like make this, like, if he tries to make Mike Tyson look like a fucking fool, bro, I hope Mike Tyson beats his ass or some shit. He forgets that he was fighting he signed a contract where he couldn't fucking hurt him or something. You know? But I don't believe it's a real fight. I think it's just like for sport.
Mike Tyson versus life.
Nah, I wouldn't fight that guy.
You would knock that fool out, yeah.
Number 4, right? I learned how to be more stoic. Because like I said, guys, when you encounter all these other people in the game, all these young people who's out here trolling you and acting like a fool, you got to learn how to control your emotions. And that's a very important thing that you guys got to apply in real life, right? When you get out into public, when you're working a fast food job, when you're working these 9-to-5 jobs, you're going to run into a lot of people who comes in to act like a jackass. They're having a bad day. They take it out on you. They're out here unresolved trauma, angry in life. They just broke up with their girlfriend. They're mad. They want to take it out on you. But what you got to do is, instead of reacting on your emotions, yes, Yes, you're gonna get mad. Yes, you're gonna get frustrated. Yes, things are gonna make you sad in life, but you cannot react on your emotions, okay? Go ahead, you gotta keep it professional, and when it's the right time, you let your emotions out in a good way. I'm not saying you go cry, bawl your eyes out, whatever. If that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do to make you feel better. But I would recommend doing other activities, starting a business, learning a new skill, distract your mind. So while you're healing, distract your mind. You know, release your emotions in a good way. If you're angry, go to the gym, start boxing, start fighting the fucking chair. Nah, fight the boxing bag. I don't know, do something, right? So when I was playing Fortnite, I was like, bruh, all these people is making me so irritated. I want to get fucking mad, bro. All these people are trolling me. And, you know, I'm going to tell you guys a story. So we was playing with my 40-year-old friend, this 20-year-old girl named Star. And pretty much, she was out here saying inappropriate comments. She was flirting with my 40-year-old friend. She kept telling my friends that she's going to suss them. And she's like, I'm going to sushi so good.
Get Snuck, bring him to me so I can suss him.
Oh, you're gonna what to him?
What?
What?
I don't want that. I don't want none of that.
She's gonna do something, bro.
I'm good on that, little bro.
No, you're still gonna get it for not reminding me.
She's gonna get. You're gonna get it, bro. She's chasing you.
Yeah.
Suss
You still gonna fuck? Loud, yeah.
He's gonna do something. He's gonna do something.
I'm out, bro.
Oh no. She's shaking her head. I'm sorry.
Do you really want to get sus right now, my little brother?
Do it.
Come here.
Dude, suck his dick.
Susie, Hank.
Susie, hey, there you go.
Damn, Hank. You gonna take that?
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna sushi you so hard. And she's like, I'm gonna make you bust so hard. I'm like, what the fuck, right? I'm not trying to be inappropriate. I'm not trying to be dirty minded, but what the hell does that sound like to you guys when someone goes up to you and it's a female? She's like, I'm gonna sushi you. You're gonna bust like a fucking, you're gonna bust like on turkey.
Do you really want to get sus right now, my little brother?
I'm like, bro, what the fuck does that mean? It sounds inappropriate to me, right? So at one point, guys, this girl was irritating me so much, right? She was crying in the video game too.
I was so cute.
What?
I'm so cute.
No.
She was threatening to come and call her dad to whoop me and my boy's ass because
You can tell your dad?
Yeah.
What? You get away from your dad, bro?
What?
Oh,
Fuck him.
good.
Okay.
Wait, you heard that, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We never let get him involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should drop my planning people before.
You
know.
Before I smack him.
Yeah, back in the day, you fucking smack him.
we were like talking back to her because we were annoyed. But it got to the point where I had to practice my stoicism because I just want to tell her off and tell her, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But I had to keep my cool because one, I'm respectful. Two, there's a time and a place when to tell people, you know, and correct them. And number three, it's over a video game. It's like, bro, why am I even going to argue about stupid shit? And that's why stoicism is so important. When you go out in public and somebody, maybe like another guy, he cuts you off. What are you going to do? Chase him down, act mad, fight him over what? Because he fucking cut you off on a car? Or like maybe somebody's walking in public and he takes their last drink on the shelf. What are you gonna do? Fucking fight him over a fucking drink? Like, is it worth it to react on your emotions in that moment? So that's what Fortnite taught me. Encountering all these people, this 20-year-old girl named Star saying she's gonna help people bust. She says she's gonna make her 40-year-old friend eat her turkey.
And then he wants to stuff my turkey.
I don't know what that means, you know what I'm saying? But of course, guys, another thing that Fortnite taught me was how to multitask, alright? So this is very important too because a lot of times in life, right, when you're playing video games, you got to learn how to multitask. You're working your eye coordination, you're working your hands at the same time, you're focusing, you're talking on the mic, trying to communicate with your partners and your teammates, right? Multitasking is super important in real life, right? You know, when you're driving a car, you got to learn how to multitask. You got to talk. Maybe you're talking to your passenger. Maybe you're reading the GPS. Maybe you're out here, you're driving a manual car and you got to work your left foot to lift up the clutch and you're changing gears with your right hand. And your right foot is working the accelerator and the brakes. And you're flipping the signal switches with your left and right hand. And you're looking around making sure everybody's safe. that takes a lot of multitasking. When you're trying to go ahead and do a sport, maybe you're doing boxing, you got to keep your movement good. You got to keep your defense good. You got to be always moving your head so the person doesn't hit you, right? Always keeping your arms up and making sure that your chin is tucked in and that you're able to maneuver around. And so that takes a lot of multitasking, right? So in life, when you go through a lot of your things, you're working your jobs, maybe you're trying to do a business, you got to do a lot of multitasking, because every day, right, you got to balance your life with every component possible. You got to go to the gym, you got to go to church, you got to eat healthy, you got to spend time with your family and your girl, maybe you got to travel here, maybe you got to do door dashing for extra money, and then you come back home, you record your YouTube videos, and then right after that, you got to work your overnight job at security. Like, there's a lot of multitasking in life, and that's what you can learn from Fortnite, right? And another thing is, you gotta learn adaptability, and that's what I learned with Fortnite, because, right, I'm an OG Fortnite player. I used to play a lot of video games back then, but I stopped because I started taking life more serious, and I had more important business to take care of when I graduated high school. But when I was in high school, when I was 15, in 2018, when OG Fortnite was popping, I was playing a lot. And what did I learn when I was playing OG Fortnite, and as the years progressed? That you had to be able to be flexible and also adaptable, right? When I was playing back then, when you were building, you were fighting noobs. People couldn't even place a wall down. People didn't even know how to do like 360s and all these edits nowadays, double cone edits and blah, blah, blah. People didn't know how to do that, but in 2019, right? They upped up the building. People were making more fancy builds and they were changing to PCs and blah, blah, blah. In 2021, it was even more advanced. And then obviously now there's like so many different techniques and stuff that you got to do. But in order for you to be successful and in order for you to beat everyone, you needed to be adaptable. You need to progress with the time, right? People are coming up with so many different ideas and techniques and maneuvers on how to be better at Fortnite. So in life, right, as years goes on, you got to be able to adapt, right? Not just with business, not with just money, but also with your life. Maybe your life situation, maybe your family divorce, maybe somebody had a health issue. Now you got to go ahead and work multiple jobs. Maybe you got to cater to that. You got to be able to be adaptable, right? Nowadays, let's take business, for example. Maybe nowadays, like in 2021, I remember NFTs was a big thing. I remember when 2018 Musical.ly was a big thing. And, you know, I remember back when 2010 when Facebook was a big thing, right? Things change. There's different ways to make money. There's different ways to build a business. So you got to adapt. Nowadays in 2025, you got AI, right? Plenty of people are implementing AI in their businesses, in their videos, and blah, blah, blah. So you guys got to work and adapt to modern times nowadays, right? A lot of old heads nowadays, you see 50, 60-year-olds, they never even adapt. Some people, I know some fucking old man, he's like almost 60, fucking, he doesn't even have an own cell phone. I said, bro, what the fuck year are you in? Are you 1941? This is not 1941. Check the damn calendars. 2025. Adapt to modern society nowadays. Adapt to modern technology. Adapt to modern ways and use those opportunities and those ways that you're adapting to get you further in life. So that's what Fortnite taught me. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite teaching me plenty different skills, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's very important. And last but not least, guys, I'm going to do a couple more before I go. But you guys got to learn how to take losses and wins. All right, when I was playing Fortnite, me and my boy back in the day in OG Fortnite, we used to play duos all the time. And every time we used to play each season, and we used to go ahead and go on FortniteTracker.com, and it would track like how much wins we got, how much losses, you know, how much wins we got for solos and duos and squads, our KD ratio. And pretty much what we would do every season, we would try to get 100 duos together. So every day after school, we would come home, try and win 2 duos every night. And then on the weekends, we would grind 8 hours a day playing Fortnite. I'm not proud of doing that, but it was back in my past, right? But that's what we used to do. But every time, right, we would win some, we would lose some. And that's how life is. If you lose, you cannot be sitting down like a loser and be like, oh, I lose, I'm going to take the L. But you guys just got to accept it in a good way. If you win, accept it. If you lose, accept it. And when you lose, you got to look at all the positives when you lose, right? A lot of people, whenever they lose something, for example, maybe in high school, they're trying to get into the football team. And maybe they go all through tryouts during summer. They went through spring training, summer training. And then when tryouts come end of July, season starts in August, guess what? Maybe they never make the team. They went through all those months training, blah, 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 but they took the L. You know what I'm saying? In that scenario, in that sense. And they're sad. There's, oh man, I'm disappointed. My mom is disappointed in me. I can't play. Oh, I got no purpose now. Are you going to stay down and take the L? Or in a good sense, you could look at all the positives that came out of that L in that scenario. Yes, you didn't make the team, but maybe you took a lot of W's on the way. It made you more stronger. It made you more mentally resilient. It made you physically stronger. It made you more quicker and faster. It made you have different, meet new people on the team. It made you teamwork better with other people. Maybe it allowed you to practice your communication skills, multitasking skills, handle work under pressure, right? Build your discipline. You didn't want to go practice every day. You didn't want to run, condition, get tackled, get beat up, drop the ball and run extra. You didn't want to lift the weights today. You're tired. You want to go home and play Fortnite. But guess what? You built your discipline. So on that journey, even if you did take the L in that scenario, you didn't make the team, it just allowed you to make more W's. It made you stronger as a person. So when you take a L, look at all the positives, no matter what it is. When you take the W, look at all the positives still yet, right? What did you learn? What did you acquire? What life lessons did God teach you today? What life attributes did you acquire? So when I was playing Fortnite, even if on a fucking Monday night, I come home from school, long day of school, I had homework to do. I had to study for chemistry and study for geometry and algebra 2 and fucking Hawaiian class and English. I had to write essays and do all these electives. Guess what? Even if I played Fortnite and we didn't get any W's for duels that day, it was okay. It was teaching me other mental health lessons. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was like, oh fuck, I gotta work harder tomorrow on Fortnite. Oh, I gotta learn how to react quicker with my builds. Oh, maybe I gotta learn how to build and edit better. So I know that's only a video game scenario, but if you take that same application from what I told you about taking L's and W's in Fortnite and you applied it to real life scenarios, more important scenarios, you get so far in life. And one more thing before I go is sacrifice. A lot of things in life. If you're trying to get somewhere, you gotta sacrifice things. I remember when me and my boys, recently, we were playing Fortnite, and my fucking 40-year-old Fortnite friend, he doesn't even tell anybody. He's like, oh yeah, he's just quiet. He's fighting other squads. He doesn't communicate with us in teamwork, which is another lesson I will talk about later on in another video. But pretty much, he just gets fucking murked. He's far away from us. We can't revive him. The storm is coming in. We gotta go. We got teams everywhere. We got squad shooting here and there. They look like sweats. They're building. They're tweaking. They're fapping. Right? So they're doing all kinds of these things. And we had to leave our friend behind. I said, bro, I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to communicate. You didn't want to teamwork with us. Why are you far away? What are you doing? Why are you trying to be selfish? You just want the eliminations for yourself. So it gets to the point in life where you gotta realize that when you go in life, right, there's some people, there's some things, there are activities, friends, you gotta sacrifice them. You gotta leave them behind because why? They're gonna hold you back. You see my 40-year-old friend, right? He's running off, not telling us what he's doing. He's jerking off in the corner over there, quiet, acting like he's fucking Rambo, trying to fight everybody, but he's ass and he still gets murdered, right? Guess what? He's holding us back in a sense. We could have won the match if we worked together. We would have had an extra guy to fight the other fucking sweaty people. But no, he didn't want to do his part. He didn't want to communicate. He didn't want to work with us. He should have been telling us, oh, guy over here, guy over here. But no, right? He was far away from us, acting like he was Rambo, acting like he was Batman, jerking off over there to Ice Spice. So what? You gotta leave him behind. You gotta sacrifice him. I didn't want to go back to him. Maybe I had time, but this person was just gonna hold us back. So when you go on in life, you have friends, negative friends, people who's holding you back. Maybe they're not, they don't have no goals. You want to do this, you want to do that, but they don't want to do it. Guess what, guys? It's okay to sacrifice them. Leave them behind. Draw boundaries. Say no. Don't be their friend anymore. Even bad habits. Maybe you're drinking all the time. You gotta learn how to sacrifice that, right? Maybe you're working a third job and maybe your family needs you. It's okay. Sacrifice that third job. Or maybe sacrifice them. Nah, just kidding. But you pick and choose. But the whole point I'm trying to make is this. When you go on in life, there's things that you need to sacrifice in order to get ahead, right? So if me and my boy wanted to win that duel, not that duel, but if me and my boy wanted to win that squad match, we had to leave my friend behind. We had to fucking kick him out the lobby after. He's just holding us back. We could have been getting the W. We could have been having more good content for me to post on YouTube. But guess what? The fucking guy act like a dumbass and he's holding us back. So things in life, people, things, activities, whatever that it is in life. If it's holding you back, it's okay to sacrifice it. Okay? So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys for another video. Yes, sir.